Hello, welcome back to a Puppet Play and Answer Loaded. In the last part, I beat Faulkner, and then I continued I did the Ruins of Alf. Had nothing in it, except for like a single Team Rocket grunt. And then I did start at Route 32 until it reached 30 minutes and I stopped. And also in the process, many issues happened with the game's music, which I hope doesn't happen again. But if it does, oh well! I'll be honest, I'm not going back and editing music over every instance of it happening, so I'm just gonna have to deal with it like I am. Oh well. Anyway, do I still have a rappel? Probably not. But yeah, this is my second recording I'm doing today. It's also the last recording I'm gonna be able to do today. I have to leave in like less than an hour, so I don't have that much time to do this. It's gonna be a not too long of an episode. Be around 30 to 40 minutes whenever I feel like stopping. But yeah, I remember this route was like a lot bigger than I was expecting it to be because I forgot this much opened up when you got surf. Normally when you play through Johto, you don't have surf at this rate. So doing the rest of this route might take the whole part, I don't know. The grass is full of clingy thing. In fact, now that I think about it, that's the end of the route. But not really, because there's all that stuff to explore. But yeah, there's a cave after this. You don't even go to the next town. Union Cave ahead. How exciting. It's not dark, is it? No, Dark Cave was dark. Listen, I love cosplaying. The maid uniform is super cute. I already have one of those. My spirit shines when I'm looked at in this cosplay. Would you like to feel this too? Oh boy, I got another maid uniform. Cool. I don't really need one. What should I make my Bonica hold? Maybe an item that increases attack power. What's down here? Welcome, this is the teleport room. In here you can teleport to any Johto town you have visited. Please enjoy your I didn't know this was a thing. Wow, actually. Huh. Wow, that's convenient. I don't remember that being a thing. Okay, so traversing through this place won't be as big of a pain in the ass as I thought, although that's only towns. Now I have to walk back there because that wasn't a town, that was just random Pokemon Center. But, you know, this is neat. Pretty neat, I guess. Probably it was better to start at the top here anyway. So I could go down on the fishing route and then go through the water. Did I fight everyone here? Okay, just goes back to being normal over here. Alright, what's all over here? All this water. Rare candy, wow. But yeah, things to talk about. Like I said in the last part, it's been since last Wednesday since I recorded this, and, you know, things happened. I talked about the cover things, other things that happened. You know, I was playing the fairy game. On Saturday, I started playing the fairy game again. I was doing part 4, and then I reached the boss fight with Ayaz and the Tatters. And this has made it very clear that I was not going to beat that boss fight without doing grinding off screen. Such a relaxing day. Come on, let's celebrate with a battle. And, so I stopped playing that day. And, I'll be honest, I'm very unlikely to want to grind off screen just to play that game again. Because, like, maybe if I was playing this like a month ago, when I wasn't doing others, when I didn't have classes, maybe I'd be more willing to just do a bunch of grinding off screen for a game. It's like, I don't want to. I don't really want to play a game that's going to require me to do a bunch of grinding off screen. Like, I had to do that for this game, right? Because I had to grind for like an hour before getting to the Elite Four, but I think, like, I'm on par with the trainers at this point, so I don't think I'm really going to need to do any more grinding. And even if I do, it'd be like once. It wouldn't be like the fairy game where it's very clear I'm going to have to grind off screen all the time, because not only, like, I don't know what's going on in the battle system. It goes over my head. I don't really know what's happening, and I don't really feel like going through the effort of trying to figure out what's happening. And, and I'm gonna be honest, my motivation to play the game in general isn't that high, because, you know, I don't really care for the battle system, and one of the reasons I wanted to play that game is, you know, it gave me an excuse to do funny voices, because it's a game with dog characters and dialogue. I haven't played one of those since, like, K-Fu. But yeah, the novelty of doing a bunch of funny voices wears off really thin when the translation is so bad that you can't even tell what you're reading. So like my main motivation for like wanting to play that game is kind of just gone. So yeah, the fairy game is probably not gonna play it again. It's probably be 4 parts and that's it. Which kind of sucks because, you know, I played that immediately after Tower Defense, which I also stopped playing before finishing. But it's like, I don't want to play it, so what's the point in me playing it if I don't want to play it? Like, it takes a certain, like, type of content creator to play through a game they hate and make it entertaining, and I'm not that kind of person. It would be a very unentertaining series if I just slogged my way through the game and clearly didn't want to play it. So I'm just probably not. And I played it for over 2 hours, so I can't refund it anymore, but like, whatever. It's like $9. I bought it like months ago, so I don't really care about that. But yeah, since I stopped playing the fairy game that day, I was kind of a bit lost in what to do for the rest of that day because I'd only recorded one thing and I had multiple hours on Saturday to figure out how to do something. I tried an experiment that failed. That I didn't do again. So remember when I read the Lennon stories while catching Pokemon? And you know I complained about having to read about girl yaps about shit on train because it reminded me of the Touhou story where 2 fucking girls yap about shit on a train. So that made me think maybe I could try to do something where I would like go back and read that story, you know, the train story, the Hifu train story. So like I tried to do that for a bit, but it came pretty like obvious that I couldn't really do much with that. It wouldn't really end up being that entertaining, so I just kind of stopped. And so I didn't, so like, stop the fairy game. The little experiment I tried to do kind of failed. So I figured, okay, I'll just like start playing something else again. So it's like, maybe I could, like because I bought Portal 2, right? So I was thinking maybe playing that, but I was thinking, you know what, I still have Half-Life 2 working on my swimming. I got Half-Life 2 months ago and it was free for its 20th anniversary and I still haven't played it yet. I was like, well, before I do that, let me see if it's got any goofy mods. Apparently it has goofy mods. And by goofy mods, I didn't have all the time in the world to look through shit, so I just typed Touhou and seen what came up in the workshop. And there was like, okay, here's a mod that replaces all the models. Or most of the models, and I was like, okay, I'll just put that and nothing else, because if you didn't know, sometimes when you add a bunch of random mods to the game, they tend to not like each other, and the game doesn't work. So in order to just not have to deal with that, I installed one mod, nothing else. I don't think there was any other mods anyway. I think it was just nothing but like character model swaps, and that was it. Aside from the one mod, there's a mod that like replaces a lot of like art, like posters and shit in Half-Life 2 with Touhou fan art. I only know of this because I know of an artist who drew a certain picture of Letty that ended up being used in that mod, and that's why I know about it. Oh, of course I can't use the same mod twice in a row. So yeah, I definitely didn't install that one, can't show that. But yeah, I just installed one funny mod and just played the game. And then, you know, I'm currently doing a gag. Who knows how long I'll keep going through it. I've lasted 2 episodes this far, where I'm just not mentioning the fact that there's fucking Touhou characters anywhere. I'm just pretending the game's completely normal. And it's funny, because, you know, I've never played the damn game before. So... And I don't know every Half-Life character either. I know, like, Kleiner, and Morgan Freeman, and G-Man, and Barney. I don't even remember Alex. I don't even remember Alex's dad's name. It's just Alex's dad. Yeah, they're replaced with all characters, and when we're gonna reach points where I don't know who these characters are, but they're not the character they're supposed to be, but they're saying the same lines, and I'm just gonna pretend that everything's normal until I get bored of doing that bit, and to just finally acknowledge it. But yeah, I had a decently fun time playing through Half-Life 2 so far. I only had time to do 2 episodes that day. I don't know, the second part was a bit of a drag, though. It's still not over, either. The intro, like, the running part, where you're trying to get to Alex's dad's place, it goes on for so long, and it's still going on. And I kept dying, and it was kind of annoying, but hopefully it'll be done soon, and then I can go back to, playing, you know, funner parts of the game. I mean, other than that, I had a decently fun time playing the game. And, you know, if I'm having more fun playing that game than the fairy game, that means it's even more reason why I don't want to play the fairy game. Johto has better waters than Kanto did. I'm glad I moved here. They're like right next to each other. Yeah, that's about all I had time to talk about, or all I had the idea to talk about, I think. Just, no, I'm not gonna, probably not gonna play the fairy game anymore, and I'm gonna play Half-Life 2. And who knows how long that'll be, because, like, I don't know how long of a game Half-Life 2 is, but, it also has Episode 1 and Episode 2 along with it. I don't know how long those are either, and if I'm playing Half-Life 2, I might as well play all of it. You know, that'll go on for a while, I guess. Honestly, and yeah, another reason why I'm glad I'd rather play Half-Life than the fairy game is I want to play something that's not an RPG. I've been playing so many RPGs, this is an RPG. And then Keifu was an RPG. I guess it's mainly just this. I've been playing this for a while, and it's an RPG, and I'd rather play something that's not an RPG to go along with it. And Half-Life 2, that's a shooty-shoot, fun shoot-shoot game. And that's very much not an RPG, so it's more variety in what I get to play. How many swimmers are there? I didn't expect that to lead to anything. Hey, get out of the way, I'm practicing for a race. Like, where am I going? I don't remember this existing in Johto. And again, it's been a very long time since I've played through a game with Johto in it. In fact, the last time was, you know, this. I think I've told this story before, right? I had Heart Gold and Soul Silver. And I traded Heart Gold and Soul Silver... I traded that game with a friend for a copy of Pearl. So, like, I don't have Heart Gold and Soul Silver anymore. And then, you know, that copy of Pearl eventually broke. After, you know, I didn't play it for years, and I tried to play it again. It's like, oh, it doesn't work now. It's like, oh, that ain't good. Man, you are a random swimmer with 4 Pokemon. Alright, so it's been 12 minutes, and so far, the music hasn't broken yet. That's good. Don't know why I was just consistently doing it so much, and now it's just kind of gone back to normal, but I'm not complaining. See, I'm using the grass and the poison type moves on the Kogasa because, yep. Because she looks like a water type. She's not a water type, she's a pure ghost type. You figured by this point I would internalize that, but you know, you're a swimmer. You expect the swimmer to use the water type Pokemon, but you're not. And it's confusing why they are. You're a different type of Aaron, but I hope you still die to Psybeam anyway. By the way, level 63 Racist still using Psybeam because the game gave me 1 Psychic and was like, oh, you didn't use the Psychic? Sucks to suck. You should have used the Psychic on the Pokemon you were gonna use through the whole game. I just want HMs. Or TMs. I just want more TMs. The game don't give me TMs ever. Why the game never gives me TMs? Who knows why the game never gives me TMs. Is this your last Pokemon? Hopefully it is. Are you the last trainer on this route? That'd be great. Stop fighting swimmers and try to figure out what's going on. Remember that one swimmer who said something along the lines of, aren't you sick of swimmers like me? I am. Very much am. I'd rather deal with you than fucking bikers, though. You know what there aren't in Johto, I'm pretty sure? I'm pretty sure there are no bikers in Johto. Think. Why? What? There's so much. Why is there so much? It just keeps going. It just keeps going. Oh my god, it just keeps going. Okay, what is over here? Where the fuck am I? Wait, does that lead to that surfing? Nope, it stops here. What? What? Where am I going? Where am I going? Hello, Luna. Man, I might need more repels than this. What do I got? 8? Yeah, that might not be enough. Although, wild encounters isn't that big of a deal when I can just use speed up. Although it is kind of annoying. What else is annoying? Mitsumo, the fact that Mitsumo has to have waterfall. And thus has no moves. Half their moves are HM moves. Because that's what you gotta do with water types. If you don't want to constantly switch out your water type, you gotta give them like half useless moves. But that's at least slightly made up by the fact that Surf is actually a legitimately really good move. I mean, Waterfall is fine if you're a physical attacker. It has less damage than Surf for some reason. Dive sucks. The dive's not in this game. In fact, what games are dive in? It's in Ruby Sapphire and Emerald. It's required in that game. I think it's also in Black and White and Black and White 2, but I'm pretty sure that's only for like this weird side quest where you go into like an old castle and try to find ruins for like money or something, so it's completely optional. It's probably in Gen 4. But, you know, barely played through Gen 4 because I got to like the second gym, and then I stopped playing for a long time, and then I tried to play a game, and the game don't work. It's still going. Oh my god, it's still going. Right, this leads back to Terry Grove, doesn't it? Yeah, there we go. Okay, I know where I am now. Pokemon Center here? Yes. So yep, I guess that's just gonna be my upload from now on. I'm gonna upload this game, upload Half-Life 2, and we're just gonna keep going with that. Alright, items just keep duplicating. It's a thing that happens. Have I talked to you yet? A Bonica I caught had an item. Cool. I guess speaking of upload, I do have quite a bit of a backlog right now. All of my Bonica don't want to go in the water, and that's just because, I've been, on the days where I've been uploading covers, you know, normally I upload a cover and a gameplay video on the same day if I upload a cover on a day, but recently I haven't. And that's just because of, like, the way my schedule's been. I just, like, takes a while to upload a video. If I'm going back and watching it, it takes, like, hour and a half, like, half an hour to an hour out of my day or something. There's just been some days where it's like, alright, I spent time uploading a cover video, and I don't really... I'd rather do other stuff than upload another video, you know? Mainly, you know, work on the cover videos for that. So, I don't know. Now that I've finished the cover videos, I'm probably gonna go back to, on days where I upload a cover, also upload a gameplay video, so I'm back to, you know, uploading a gameplay video every day, and not like... what, like... 4 a week? Or something, other than putting the cover videos too. You not kill Mitsumo, please, Kane? How are you not a steel type? Or... okay. Don't exactly know what your plan there was. Now I need to go heal. Mitsumo is not doing too good. It's just Lumen. Lumen does good against Ron, right? I think. Might resist illusion. So let's just use Soar. Wow. A completely painless interaction with Ron. Who would have thought? Right, so yeah, it's been 20 minutes. Or it's almost been 20 minutes. I'm still going through this route, which has no signs of ending. So, am I just gonna get unlimited elixirs? I mean, I'm not complaining. Certainly not complaining, actually. But, you know, you figure it'd stop at some point, but no, every time I go back here, there's just another elixir. In fact, now that I'm here, I should probably, go buy some max elixir or some max repels from Notori before I run out. Hello, Notori. Still like 24. Why not? I'm not using this money for anything. In fact, if I wanted to, I could probably go buy those flamethrowers now from the place, but like, I don't. Heat waves, fine. I think it was more damage than flamethrower, but it's 90% accurate. But you know, I'll just deal with it. Just deal with it. Go and buy them, and don't even use them. Why? Why, SpongeBob? Right, in the last part, I think I mentioned that I've been watching, like, Asprey FM since, like, late 2019. I guess the thing to, like, add about that is I'm pretty sure before I started watching him, I was like a lot more of a casual Touhou fan. Like, more to what I am to, like, Lennon. And that's because, like, I didn't know, like, the written works were available to read. I would assume they were, like, really hard to, like, you had to, like, somehow get them. I don't know. Like, in hindsight, it makes sense that they're fairly available online, but I just assumed they weren't, so I never bothered. So I never really looked into any of the total written stuff before, like, 2020. And I, in general, didn't really know a lot of how the world worked either. I didn't really care that much. I just remembered that when I got into this series, I liked the music. And then I played the games up until, like, 14, and then I stopped because 14 pissed me off, and at the time, 15 was the only game left to play, and I didn't want to play it. And then, like, 16 came out, and then 17 came out, and it's like, they cost, like, 15 bucks, and I didn't really feel like buying them. But, yeah, it was like in 2020 when I actually started, like, reading the material and, like, actually figuring out how the series worked, because for the longest time it was just like, it's this series, it's got music I like, it's got some characters I like, but I know, like, some snippets of lore about the characters, but I don't really know that much. But yeah, I guess that was a thing. For a while for me, Touhou was like, you know, I've always liked the music a lot. But other than that, like, the series is fine. I didn't really get that much into the series until later. So then that was like that's like a 5-year gap where it was like that. Which, I say that like that's a big deal. It's been 5 years since then. 10 years. They're gonna be known by the series for 10 fucking years by this coming that point in the year. I can't say words anymore. Did I run out of max repel? No, I didn't. Healing. Healing was the thing I was gonna do on the menu because Mitsumo is still dying. You know what I should have bought while I was buying things from Notori? Probably some potions. Right. Notori doesn't sell anything besides hyper potions, do they? They don't sell super potions because old Pokemon games where they didn't conveniently sell everything at the same department store that's all in every Pokemon Center. Can I go here? No. There's a patch there for some reason. What's over here? The patch. Patchy. The pirate. It's nice to see someone else roughing it out here. That was it? That was the whole secret episode? That was just SpongeBob walking or something. "10 minutes of SpongeBob walking down the street." Nah, that's nothing. 10 minutes of Mickey Mouse watching down the street. That's classic horror right there. God, I love how overdramatic some old creepypastas were. This is super secret animation that Walt Disney made of a rat. Not this rat, the mouse one, the Mickey Mouse one. He's walking down the street, and then Russian text showed up, and it was so scary that when the Disney employee who watched it, he came out of the door, and then he took the guard's pistol, and he committed unalive on his face, and it was because it was that scary. So scary. And in the old Pokemon Lavender Town, with the music, it was so scary that the kids they would just cease to be because of how scary it was. The music was scary. And then in Dead Bart, the creator of Dead Bart, he made it, but then he was so scared of what he made that he just never wants anyone to talk about it. But then this random dude who was the protagonist like cornered him at a convention or something and forced him to start talking about it. That's literally what happens in the story. And then he's just like, oh, please don't talk about it. Here's a link to a website that allows you to watch the video. Huh? So then he watches the video, and then, like, it's just Bart dies in a plane crash. Or not even a plane crash, he like, busts the window and flies out of it. And then the big scary thing at the end is, like, there are gravestones of the Simpsons guest stars, and they say they're all the same day, so actually there's going to be some mass extinction event for humanity that was predicted by this episode that, according to the story, was just made by the creator, so it's not like he has super vision, like future sight or whatever, so like what the hell is the twist of that story? No, I bring up creepypastas a lot just because this is so great to make fun of just how stupid they are. There's a simpler time, right? Simpler time, any 12-year-old could write some terrible story on the internet. Not many people come down here, and I'm so glad to see someone else looking for a fight. And then everyone's standards were so low that, like, even if it was terrible, someone would read it and make a video of it on YouTube. Well, it's been 26 minutes. I'm still going down this route. Don't know how much longer this route will go on. I gotta leave in like 30 minutes, so I need to wrap this up in like, probably like no more than 15. Right, it's you. You're the dumb one. You're the one who resists everything or something, so I'm just gonna throw fire at you. Or you could kill me. That's, cool. I gotta go back to Pokemon Center again. Sume. They will die to... I don't fucking know. Go back to Pokemon Center now, you stupid girl, you stupid kid. We can go all the way back to Pokemon Center and don't do that. What's that noise I just made? Is that me? I didn't even do that. Pokemon Center, it's so far away, but I get free elixirs every time I come back here. Don't gotta worry about PP anymore! Heal. Buy hyper potions from the Tori. You don't even have hyper potions, you just have max potions. And full restores. That's really expensive, Notori. It's really, really expensive. Whatever. It's like the most important items you need in these games is your water potions. Maybe I'll do that between this part and the next part. I'll go all the fuck way back to Kanto so I can go to like the third shop in the game and buy a bunch of super potions. Did I not make my max repel go up? I thought I did. I guess it ran out and I didn't see the notification because I was speeding up or something? No. Anyway, how long is this route? It's still going. I don't know why it's still going, but it's still going? Have I fought you yet? This route isn't used much, probably because it's not directly connected to a town. It's over here. Nothing. That was just a side thing. Connecting cave? The hell is connecting cave? Where am I going? Okay, that doesn't lead to anything. These caves down here are really nice. Are you interested in cave exploration? Not really. I mean, it's one of those things I've never understood. There's a lot of things like that in life. This is like... It's like, oh yeah, we caving. It's like, yeah, you can go explore this cave. It's very dangerous because if you get lost, you're fucked. But hey, you get to see cool rock formations and stuff. It's like, I'm good. Good. Never doing that my entire life. You know, there's a lot of things like that where I'm good. Just people enjoy doing that. I don't know why, but I'll enjoy never doing it my entire life. Yep. Skydiving. Fuck no. But again, I'm not exactly someone who enjoys thrills too much anyway. I've never I hate roller coasters. Because like even when I, you know, stop being young enough to find them scary, it's like they're not fun. They're just uncomfortable. We got 4 Pokemon, man. You're really gonna take all my... You're even using Detect. What did you accomplish by pressing Detect there, huh? You saved yourself 1 turn. 1 turn! Squishy, how do you feel about Steel moves, Squishy? Andy, you know, I will be honest. I am, you know, pretty happy with the fact that my team is able to do as decently as they are for the most part, despite the fact that there's literally 1 attacker on my team, the rest are special attackers. Figured that'd be a huge problem, but so far it hasn't been, which I guess makes sense. There aren't that many Pokemon who have a significantly higher special defense stat than a defense stat. It's normally like specialized Pokemon like Chansey that do that. Ah, you got Spirit. I'm sorry, but this cave is blocked off for now. We are cleaning up a cave in. I need some more time. So is that it? Yeah, it is. Okay, that was the whole route. Alright, that was... ended up being pretty nice for timing, so I can just run back to that Pokemon Center next to the cave, and then the next part I can go to the cave. But... I should probably stay in the part here, but no. I will show me walking back. How would you know how I got back to the cave if I didn't show it on screen, right? Yep. Don't you want to watch Mitsumo get healed? It's very important. Very important. Anyway, that was that. In the next part, we'll do that cave over there. So I'll see you then. Goodbye.